Been a little wildcat, huh? I guess we're live again. Okay, in previous broadcast, I was trying to get a good shot of this little cat. It's kind of a little striped little guy. He's a male. I called him Osiris, because again, I like to name our cats after Egyptian gods. But he never came to that name, so they tend to respond to me better when I meow right back at them. And he's settling down now. Oh, I know. But they're a little freaky. These have been formerly feral cats that adopted us, and we started leaving food out for them. And slowly over time, they've begun to tame down a little bit and turn into some pretty nice cats. I've never had cats before we picked up this bunch, and I was really amazed at how easy it is to take a cat that was previously a feral wild, and all you have to do is give them a luncheon, a little bit of understanding, and there you go. And just take some time with him. Now, he's tamed down pretty well with me right now, but his favor is my wife. I mean, he'll cuddle up with her and sleep with her at night, and he just kind of tolerates me. And he wants down right now. Hey, buddy, you wanna? Okay, bye-bye. Bye-bye. Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, now he wants to go outside, so that's his big deal. He'll come in for a brief period of time and then cry at the door to go outside. He'll cry for milk. He's, I don't know, a real crybaby, actually. What do you want, buddy? Well, he's not by the door. Now, I noticed on this broadcast I'm not having that problem with choppy video, so a few minutes ago when I was broadcasting using my little notebook computer, I noticed a huge problem with delay, choppiness, and all that. And I'm going to investigate, see if maybe I need to download an app or something to, solve that problem. But until I do, I guess I'll do most of the broadcasts from my desktop computer here. And we got another one on a little outbuilding that I use. I guess I can turn that into a broadcast shack as well. But that's all I really wanted to try. And excuse me, I've got to get up and put this cat outside. He decided it's time to go back out. Okay, come on. Here you go. And a cat goes out, and a dog comes back in. We like the wildlife here. Okay. So again, I'm going to start picking on things and seeing what happens. I'm very new to this form of works. Well, I hope I didn't do anything bad there. 0 guests, 1 viewer in the audience. Hello out there. How are you doing, and how's your day going? Refreshing. Viewers in. Okay. That's nice to know. Yeah, it does seem like I'm getting a better connection here. And I like that. I like the idea of having the freedom to do things with the mobile, devices. But if the video quality, sound quality are going to be bad, I see no reason to go out of my way to produce bad videos. So we'll just stick with the technology that works. It's really amazing because I consider myself fairly new to all this modern tech. I got my first computer about 10 years ago, and previously I would never have a computer. And that time I was a minister working out of a Christian church, and one of our parishioners was the only way she knew how to communicate. And she was really scandalized to find out that I didn't have a computer, the church didn't have a computer, and so she went down and she got me a computer. It was an old computer that had been struck by lightning, and she and her husband got it working again, got it all spruced up, and gave it to me. And she and her husband sat down and taught me how to receive email, send email, and I after that to learn of all the other things you can do on it, and slowly over time, I got kind of drawn into the computer age too. So, still getting to learn a lot of the other devices. First smartphone, that was about 3 weeks ago. So I'm brand spanking new on that. But as the technology changes, I understand change with it. I started out my life high tech as a 33 and a third RPM vinyl record with 2 speakers. I had a monophonic setup before that, but after a while I got into stereophonics, of course. Now technology has completely changed. I've got a closet full of vinyl records that I no longer have a device to play on, but I keep them around because they've got a lot of sentimental value attached to them. I understand a lot of you out there today may not have seen a vinyl record, but that was a big thing for me and my generation back in the 70s and whatnot. Of course, now it's learning how to use DVD. Of course, when I learned how to use that. Have not figured out the MP3 players, or is it the MP4 players, or haven't got into that yet. Smartphone has an app for that. But, listen to a lot of YouTube. That's my main hangout for like relaxing, listening to music, watching videos, learning about new things, and that's where I really appreciate YouTube and the whole internet scene, is that you don't really have to go to school to learn something. If you want to learn something new, you can find some good people on YouTube that are more than willing to teach. And I've learned a lot. My main interest is spirituality, having been a former minister. And I'm actually still a minister. I'm a private minister now, working our own little interfaith spiritual outreach. And I'll speak more on that later. But the esoteric, it's one of my main passions, and I've learned a lot from a lot of good folks on YouTube. Ajahn Brahm is a Buddhist teacher from Australia. His outfit is called the Buddhist Society of Western Australia, I believe, and he's an Englishman that studied Buddhism in Thailand, and then migrated to Australia and set up a temple that really took off. And so he's got a full-time job doing that. He's the abbot monastery, and he is a wonderful teacher, great sense of humor. And I've spent, I don't know how many hundreds of hours just listening to his stuff. Because, he's knowledgeable, he knows what he's talking about, and he knows how to present it. So really love that. That's why I come to love. But just the idea of being able to learn this stuff and engage and interact with folks and do it all easily, just here at the dining room table, practically. And so that's a little bit on that. So it does look like we're getting some pretty good stuff going on here. I am going to turn this off now again and try to go back to YouTube and make sure I've got my settings adjusted correctly. Should be recording on YouTube as well, and if it's not, I guess I have to go back to my profile and readjust a few things. But again, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for the likes. We've already got, 110 likes, and only been here 10 minutes, so that's all pretty neat. Thanks for hanging out. Uh, appreciate you all. So until later, I'm going to wrap this up, and next broadcast, try to do something fun and original. So have a great